Okay, we're here for another live broadcast of the I Love Beer show, streaming live here in Las Vegas, once again at one of our favorite places here, High Scores.
We're not in Las Vegas.
Okay, Henderson. Henderson, okay? You know?
Henderson, baby.
Something nice about Henderson.
Right, and once again we have High Scores, the king of them all, Freddie Del Torre. Freddie, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome. Welcome to High Scores.
Great. It's been a while since we've been here for a show. I mean, we've been here many, many times to drink.
I've seen a couple of the ones that you've recently done. Awesome stuff. Some awesome stuff.
Requests and shares of stock in this place.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Let me know when they start cutting them.
All right.
I want to buy some too.
Yeah, we're already contributing a lot and in a number of different ways in this place. But anyway, we love it here. We really do. We really love it.
We love you guys. We love you guys.
And we have a couple people here tonight who has made the trip to be here at High Scores tonight for the I Love Beer show. How about that?
Yeah, we got followers, man. What do you know?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's cool. It's cool. I think people should follow you guys around and try out some new beers, learn a little bit more of the craft.
Well, it's one thing just following just an internet show, but it's always better to be here in person because you get to drink the beers that we're drinking as well.
Yes.
Yep.
You got to enjoy it.
And
We'll make a party out of it.
Yeah, always. That's the scary part. You got to buckle in, too.
yeah, exactly. Right. What did somebody say? Be safe and what?
Sober.
Safe and sober.
Be safe, be
On
sober.
the double S. That's
Yeah.
somehow we don't follow those.
Yeah,
I don't think
oh
they
my
follow
God.
that.
Well, it's easy to be safe. It's hard to be a little sober in this place.
Yeah, it is.
How
It is.
about I just go home early?
At least not sober though.
Yeah,
Not
not
sober.
sober. Right.
So you know, Freddie, you continually get different beers in this place to showcase behind the bar, and you know, I know you're always tasting new beers, right?
Yes.
And I think the last time we spoke, you have a couple of brand new beers that you have even today, right?
We just yes, we did too. They just bought a couple brand new breweries in Vegas now. I just tried the whole line of Mission from San Diego.
Okay.
I think they'll be released. We'll be doing a release party for them in a few weeks. I think April 5th, which will be all the Mission line. It's an amazing beer. They've got stuff that's unbelievable. Epic is also coming to Vegas.
Right. Epic.
And Hangar 24.
Oh,
So
I heard of Hangar 24.
they're coming in, and all of them will be featured and highlighted here next month. So we did just get a brand new brewery out of New Mexico. Let me show you what we got here.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's start off with little cocktails. Let's do a little beer. This is Alien. from New Mexico, I'm pretty
Alien
sure.
from New Mexico. Okay.
New Mexico.
Yeah, which is again surprising from New Mexico. You know, breweries are everywhere now. They're popping out everywhere. Let's
Well,
have,
I think this is our first New Mexico beer that we're featuring on this show.
they just came into market about 2 weeks ago, so this is their first launch.
And
It's cool. It's kind of got that little
Sierra Blanca Brewing Company.
and it's good. Let's pour it out and let's taste.
Well, it's aptly named. Well, let's see what that pours. You want to hold it up a little bit more so we can see it from the camera?
So it's down the middle.
No, not you know what? It's a stout, but it is an amazing, very sessionable beer. Very sessionable beer.
Really?
You're gonna notice, like most stouts, you know, they're overpowering. They got a lot of body to them. Not this. I think that this is where you sit down and
This is what it kind of looks like, folks.
this
This is
got a little chocolatey note to it. You'll see it's got the nice dark.
Ooh.
all right. Let me
Smell it.
Yeah, that does smell good. It's got a really nice aroma. Nice smell.
Yeah, I haven't really smelled that in stout before. What is that?
Oh,
This thing's auto-focusing.
It looks like how we're feeling later today.
Yes.
That's how we're gonna be looking at things.
Fuzzy.
You taste that? You taste that sweetness,
Yeah.
and it's you know
Is that what that's
it's got a nice
molasses
honey.
or-
The molasses, little honey. I taste the molasses.
Yeah,
That's
the
what
molasses. You almost want to swirl it around like wine.
And again, it's not heavy.
Well, what's the alcohol content on something like this? This is just 5%. Are you kidding me?
It's a very sessionable beer.
Very
Yeah.
sessionable. But again, has that big body to it.
Yeah.
But it's very easy, very easy, very sessionable. I could drink
A
all
lot of
day.
a lot of these heavy stouts are.
It's a little smoky on the back. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of them are in a double-digit alcohol now, and you really can't have 2, 3, 4 of them, right?
Well, you got to remember, the weather's changing now, and something like this, it's a little heavy and it's a lot. You're going now with some lighter bills, but for right now, it's still got that coldness out there. It's got a little brisk out there. It's still perfect.
It's something that you don't expect by looking at the color. No. The taste does not correspond to the color, actually, right?
And being from New Mexico, again, brand new brewery, they're doing brand new things. They're doing a good job with this.
They got a new taste.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, again, alien beer.
It's, yeah.
Now again, how did you find out about Alien? As far as, I mean, I'm sure they have different brews.
It's Sierra
right?
Blanca, though. Alien's the name of the brew.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. All right, that's it. I've had enough.
Yeah. Listen, yesterday, like I said, I had Mission came in. I also had the pleasure of having some of the stuff from Big Dogs, and I drank like 15 beers. It seemed like yesterday.
Yeah.
But the beauty of it is, and again, it's like for craft beers, not one is alike.
True.
You can get
True.
A brown, and you can go, oh, it's going to taste like Newcastle, or it's going to taste, and once you taste it, you're like, nothing.
I've never tasted anything like that before.
No,
yeah.
and it's the same profile like this stout. Like I said, you think stouts, you think they're all going to be the same, and it's not at all.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of craft beers and the brewmasters and everybody. They add their little special touch. It's amazing. It's cool.
Right. Yeah, it's and again, it goes down really nice.
I know, and I should have started you off with a little lighter, and immediately I like to gun it going to 100 right off the bat.
Some people don't believe in aliens, Well,
now you can.
Now we have. We know.
We won't say these are illegal. These are actually legal.
Yeah, right.
We do want this beer.
Alien beer comes out of New Mexico, right?
That's
Yes,
right.
exactly.
You get the whole theme they get,
right.
which is cool.
Yeah.
Their marketing technique is brilliant.
Are they out of Roswell, for crying out loud?
Somebody beam me up. You keep drinking, somebody's gonna beam me up with this.
No wonder the aliens are years and years ahead of us.
The next one is the Sierra Blanca.
Well, before we go into the next one, let me just ask you: Alien is going to be here. Is it on tap or is it in bottles or what?
This is the beauty of these two beers that I'm gonna show you today. On Tuesdays, I do a tap Tuesdays.
Right.
Means $12. You drink as much as you want. These two beers are going to be I just gave you the secret. They're the mystery kegs that I will be pouring out on Tuesday.
So the mystery is solved. This is what we're going to get.
So on Tuesday, you'd come in and you're going to get that. We're going to have it on draft, $12, and you get to drink these two great beers.
Well, we're here at High Scores again in Henderson, and the cross streets are?
65 South Stephanie, right. Paseo Verde, right, and Stephanie.
Yeah. Stephanie 215.
Right. I mean, it's so easy to get to this place.
The building.
Yeah, and it really, again, just to say it one more time, it's one of our favorite places in town for craft beer. I mean, really, it's outstanding. Outstanding.
Well, and I know you tried the Voodoo.
Yes.
You tried the new Voodoo.
How did you know that?
I was waiting for your approval on that.
Yeah, you saw pictures online, I think.
I'm going to tell you something. I just spoke to the guys at Voodoo, and they're sending me, their brewmaster has been with them 25 years. He makes a certain barrel every year, and it doesn't get distributed. Right. They called us yesterday, and just for the support and everything that we've done, they're sending me one of the kegs. It's called Brewmaster's 15,000. It's one of a kind, only one keg coming out.
Is this the
only
stuff
one?
That they get together with 3 other brewers?
And no, this is just the Brewmaster.
This is
so
just
they
him.
celebrate him because he's been with them for 25 years.
Wow.
How about that?
And so that's coming next week. That's going to be a big event. Like it's a one-of-a-kind beer. No one has it. No one will have it. Unless you're in Oregon. Unless you're over there, they're the ones who get to enjoy that because it's their local stuff. But that's exciting news. And again, this craft is, I think it's not trendy anymore. It's
here to stay. It's here to stay. Yeah.
Stuck.
People are demanding it.
Yeah, it's growing.
People are demanding great quality.
Everybody's trying to get into it.
Yeah.
Too. Everybody. Yeah.
I went over to a bar the other night and I asked them what craft beers they had, and they said they didn't stock any craft beer at all. And I actually left. I really did.
And you left.
Yeah.
I talk to people all the time, for other bar owners, and they ask me the same question. Does it sell? Do people I go, believe me or not, I walk out of a bar if I can't have something that's quality, that's good. But knowledge is everything. Hopefully having, bar staff that knows what they have. Some people, you have a craft beer and they don't know that they do have it. They just don't know. So the passion for what we do, that's the beauty of it. So let's try a little.
Really good stuff. Okay, so let's move on to the next beer. What do we got? What do we got next here?
You're my guy, my proxy. You're my proxy right now. Here we go.
Dameron's been the beer pourer since we started this.
He's a bartender right now. We're making bartend now.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go.
Pour it out, buddy.
Pour it so that we can see it on the screen here for the studio audience at home.
Okay, so I got this beer, kind of to sway the Newcastle people. Newcastle's a great beer.
I'm a Newcastle drinker. Yeah.
Great beer. How are you? Werewolf is amazing. But I want to try something different. And again, it's a brown, but I think they did a little something different to it. You could tell. Yeah, it's a bit darker.
Fuzzy again.
Yeah, it's the autofocus.
Yeah.
It could be us. Maybe.
Well, back to the aliens.
Yeah.
So's aliens again, So okay, so tell us about this. What is
It's
it?
a little brown. You taste a little cinnamon, a little brown sugar.
A little brown sugar. Getting into my Lagunitas days.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Now look at the finish at the end. That finish is nice and sweet.
Right.
Very subtle. It stays on your tongue.
Ooh. You know what? That's really light going down too.
See, that's again. You look at a brown and you think, oh, it's gonna be. You're gonna expect a Newcastle profile.
That's like ghostly right there.
But
you don't even know it's there.
Right.
Sweet and good, but yet it's not overpowering.
Yeah.
Brown sugar, yeah, I got that.
I think a lot of people who maybe really aren't big craft beer drinkers may be afraid of the color of a beer like this, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I see that a lot too.
listen, I think the biggest fear is they always look at that color and think Guinness.
Yeah.
Anything's dark, we know that the only thing that's dark out there by the masses is Guinness.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, oh, it's too. And we know Guinness is not that heavy. It's probably one of the lightest beers.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But people are like, oh, it looks like chocolate, and I can't have that. But something like this, again, I'm bringing beers that the average person is willing to take a risk in, and it's kind of a segue to having great, big, bold beers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
This it's easy. You can drink this and feel cool. Like, oh, this is a craft beer? Yes. I mean, we can go from that to a Newcastle to a Werewolf and get 3 different profiles. But this is the way. This is me opening the door for you, so you can go. Yeah, let me take a shot at it.
Yeah, that's really good.
It is good. It really is. What?
Blanca.
Let's see. Sierra Blanca. Okay. Nice.
So, and it's brand new, so.
Now again, the same thing. People can come here tonight over at High Scores and drink this tonight, right?
And it's again, it's all you can drink on Tuesday. Next Tuesday, every Tuesday I have it. It's Tap It Tuesdays, and I have a lot of different kegs coming in just for those events to get the people that never had a craft beer and want to take a shot at it.
Yeah.
These are the best, but these 2 will be our feature on Tuesday, and I'll be on draft, and it's on bottle now.
Yeah, that's okay. That's awesome because I mean there might be people watching this right now who are in front of their computer and are local here to Vegas that may want to just get in their car, drive out here tonight, right now, and drink these beers, right?
And again, very happy that I'm one of the first few that got the first cases. The first keg that just got released will be released with us, so it's cool.
Right, right. Awesome. And we got Ali here just walked by. Ali doesn't want to be on the show yet. He doesn't, but well. Yeah, I got to tell you something about Ali, which is, it's not surprising, but, when we come here and you're not here, I hate to tell you this, but he's almost as knowledgeable as you are.
You know what? Again, I told you about staff, and it's not a lot of training. They love the product. When you love something, you just love the product. You learn about it. Yeah. Like I said, I have a lot of new products that are coming out, exciting new stuff. I'm going to bring you 2 new ones that we have the Coronado with. Orange, we're going to test next, which I should have started backwards. But I'm excited. To me, If you're just sitting down watching the game or just chilling and somebody brought this to you, you'd be like, oh, I don't know if I would drink that. And then you just pop it and you're like, I could drink
another one?
4 or 5 of these.
Yeah.
And that's
Damn,
the fear of drinkers.
That's
like,
empty?
Yeah, and that's the fear of drinkers. Are like, oh, I don't know if I could drink 2, so I don't want to buy a 6-pack.
Right.
But this, I could go fix the car in the garage and be fine with this, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And,
Or even bowl a couple games in a league and not feel like you go crazy,
the
right?
beauty of it is that you're not paying the Newcastle name price. That's the beauty of these brewers that are so brand new. They want to get their product up, and they give you quality stuff.
Well, we just did a show on quality, inexpensive craft beer because you don't have to spend double-digit dollars on a beer if you don't really want to. And there's some of them that are really, really good. If you watch the last show, right, you'll see that, right?
I saw the Trappist.
Yeah. And we're going to do a whole show on Trappist beer, really, because there's a lot of people who've asked about that right now, and there's a lot of them, actually we're kind of hoping that you'll, come through with some selections.
I get the same question. Now, like, I'm working on my profile for the new beers. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of summer. I have a beer that is all grapefruit. I'm mixing my beers with my new cocktails that are coming out. So now you're going to get cocktails. I don't know if you saw the Reds, the apple
I haven't
beer.
tried that. The blood orange or
Yeah,
something?
and I made that a cocktail. Again, that's another way to introduce that craft beer. When you mix it, when you put a shot of vanilla or when you put a little bit of blood orange and you put it on ice, people are like, oh my God, you put ice on a beer?
Oh.
Yeah, right.
And you just throw them off. This citrus beer that we have, we actually make Greyhounds out of it.
Oh,
Which
that's
is,
one of my favorite drinks.
with the little salt on top.
Yeah, that's one of my
And
favorite
it's a beer.
drinks.
Like, people are like, oh, is that grapefruit and vodka? No, it's
No,
a
it's
beer,
beer
with a little
with
salt on the
salt on it.
top. And it's not a Corona.
Yeah, it's not going to
So,
get you fucked up
Yeah.
as fast.
Oh, it
either.
probably will. It probably will.
Yes, it will.
It probably will. It probably will.
Well, you drink them as car bombs a lot of times too, right?
Yeah, I've learned my lesson.
But they're mixing everything. The Crispin, which we did a few shows ago, they're putting Fireball.
Along with that stuff. Fireball.
They're putting Fireball whiskey, cinnamon
Crispin.
in the shot as a
So
shot.
it's like a cinnamon apple.
Exactly. So here now you're doing shots of beer with the liquor. Again, it's a beautiful marriage. Let me get to the other two.
Okay, while you do that, let's. I think there's a couple people here who want to say hello. Where's Rose? Where did Rose go?
There's
Oh, there's. Oh my God, we have Joe Samples here tonight. Oh my God, come on, Joe, come on
Yes.
over. Joe is here. He's made it.
Yes, we have made it. We have conquered the traffic of
how
Las
did you
Vegas.
find Henderson?
Well, Henderson is actually it's actually downloadable on Google, iPhone, and high scores often comes up when I Google craft beers.
Right.
We
And-
love high scores.
And really, craft beer, high scores, one of the best places in town, right?
I would have to say, if not one, the best
Right.
in town.
And really, craft beer shows. What do you think?
I think it's the I Love Beer show.
Definitely.
I mean, how can you go wrong with the
There's our
name
marketing
I
department.
Love Beer?
Yeah, our
I
market-
Love Beer, right?
I love who doesn't.
And the I Love Beer show is soon to come out with their own private label beer. Coming soon
we are
to
working
a-
on-
to a store, whether it's Terrible Herbst, bar, or restaurant. Call out the I Love Beer show beer, which have we created a name for it yet?
Well, we haven't made a name for it. We'll have to maybe, do a little bit of surveys for people online and help us out. Well,
Beer. I Love Beer.
But you know what?
Since I Love Lucy's dead, we'll use her picture.
Yeah.
and then we'll get a lot of publicity when we get sued.
Yeah. Joe Samples.
Exactly.
Then we'll call it Ugly Mug Beer.
That's yeah.
Ugly mug. Can I get another ugly mug?
Now,
Oh, you mean Joe? Oh, Joe's here.
Now is the I Love Beer show going to go downtown for the First Fridays event tonight?
Is it tonight?
Yes, it is tonight.
Oh boy, that's good. That talk about spontaneous. I know the show is unscripted, but man, wow. You know what? You're right. It is a Friday. It's First
It
Friday.
is First Friday. It's the Ides of March today.
If you guys out there aren't familiar with this, every First Friday in Vegas downtown, they have a big party, right?
And
District.
Yeah,
I'm
Arts-
also working with Three Angry Wives. We might be doing a show for their St. Patrick's Day celebration. They have
As long as it's not on March 16th, because we're already booked somewhere.
it's the 17th.
Right. Okay. That's a perfect segue into our March 16th show because, again, just to remind you guys, we have authentic Irish beer from a Ireland brewery looking, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Well, if it's from an Ireland brewery, then I would think it would be authentic.
Well, yes. Yes, true.
It's real.
True. Yep.
You know,
So,
we didn't switch out the label from plain rat beer, right?
Yep. And here's an I Love Beer fan who's just walking right by. She wanted to be on the show before, but not right now for some reason. Is it Courtney? Courtney! Want to say hello? No, I'm this is what.
There you go.
Courtney, say hello to our audience here. This is Courtney. Courtney, say hello to everybody.
Hi.
Courtney, are you a beer drinker or not?
I am I have no.
You're just here to have fun, and you're here to be on the I Love Beer show, right? Makes the show.
Beer, I love everything.
Great, and you love the I Love Beer show, right?
Yes,
Thank
of course.
you. Thank you. Okay, so you're here. You're local here in Henderson. You're not a tourist, right?
No.
Okay. Great. So you come here to. Is this the best bar or what? I mean, this is
Yes.
great. Isn't this great?
Yes, it is.
Cool. We're really glad that we met you. We met Courtney before the show, and she knocked my phone out of my hand.
She's here
Right?
celebrating
So
her friend's
sorry.
Yeah.
birthday.
And she's here. It's my birthday, and she's here to celebrate the birthday as well, even though she doesn't even know that.
We're celebrating on the birthday.
But right. But well, this is great. I'm really glad that you were able to come on the show, and we'll be on Facebook, and you'll be able to see it. Okay? See, there you go. This is what the this is what the I Love Beer show is all about. This is great. Whoa, okay. You know what? It's getting better and better as the night goes on. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yep. Okay. So who do we have next? We have our beautiful bartender,
Hi, my name's Lindsay.
Lindsay. And Lindsay works here behind the bar, right?
Yes.
On what? Just Fridays or when?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. When people come here to when you come to High Scores, you can ask and say, we want to see Lindsay, right?
Yes.
We want to see Lindsay.
Okay, so
Guaranteed she'll be here on the weekends for sure.
yes, awesome. Well, I'm really happy that she's here tonight. So this is really great. So what do we got?
So here we have the orange wit. It's from the Coronado Brewing Company. It's very citrusy. It tastes like licking the color orange pretty much. It's really good. I love it.
Yeah, let's try it out. Coronado. We have a lot of the 22s from Coronado. Hoppy Days, the coffee. But this is summer. Summer in your mouth. Cheers to you.
This is what it looks like here. It's very light, it looks like.
What is that? Is
Summer.
that the lawn?
You know what? Honestly, I think it's like a blue moon without having to put.
That's right. said it was orange
Without
red.
it's an orange wit, but you don't really have to put an orange in it. You don't have to put a fruit to hide the flavor, or it.
Ooh. Yeah, it's good. It really is. It's light. It's a very light, and I taste the wheat.
That kicks right up in. Is that that
Yeah.
can't be the wheat? There's something else in there.
It's
It just kicks the flavor right off.
I taste a light little citrus note to it, which is what I like. I don't like it being overpowered. But there's nothing beautiful, nothing sexier than just seeing a woman with a beer in her hand
And a flower in her hair.
and not a fruit in it like it's a Mai Tai. It's a nice, good beer. This is a beer that you can hang out and have a barbecue and drink it.
It's a very good spring beer. We're getting into spring. I feel like it complements.
Well, you know what? It's March Madness now in college basketball, right? And this is gonna start the season where people are gonna come to the bar, watch a lot of basketball games here because they've got how many screens you have here in High Scores? I mean, a lot.
All over.
There's a lot of them. You come down here, you watch your favorite college basketball team, and you drink beers like this. This is really, really great.
Pouring them.
And Lindsay's pouring them too. You're gonna be crazy.
Fact for all the gamers out there that every game in the house is free.
It's hard to believe. Yeah, but it is free.
That is true.
So
All
if
the
you like the
arcade.
game, come down and check that out.
I mean, just get out, have some fun, go enjoy the patio. I mean, what else would you want to do? What else would you want to do?
Beer and games, man.
Cheers. We like to share.
Yes.
So cheers. Cheers to you. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Let's try the other one.
It's nice. It's nice to be in charge of High Scores. Let me just tell you.
I call it more of a life coach.
I think he's a legal pimp.
Jennifer, would you like to come in?
Jennifer, come over here. Jennifer has got to be here. Yeah,
I'm not the only sexy manager in here.
okay.
Jen oversees all the serving staff and the bar.
We know
she
Jen
is
very, very
actually-
well. She is unbelievable. I mean, seriously, you know?
True. She also is a beer nerd. She loves beers. Obviously, she likes her own style of beers.
Right, right.
What's your style of beer?
Tell us what you like.
I guess I like more like amber brown ales, something a little sweeter. Not too fond of the IPAs at all. Nothing bitter for me.
Right, right, right. Okay.
Nothing too hoppy. What is this?
Cheers. The orange wit, Coronado.
Oh, okay. This one's fantastic. It's lighter than I usually like to drink, but I do like this one.
Lighter than she likes to drink. You knew that, people?
But she likes a little bit more body in her mouth. Drink-wise. Drink-wise.
Okay, well, here we go. Let's get back to the alien.
At an all ages show.
You can always drink alien. You can always drink alien. Well, you can come see her also. She's the same thing. She helps you out with the game. She'll help you out with food. You know,
She runs a tight ship over here, I got to tell you. She does.
She does. Yeah, she does. She
I've seen
actually.
her in action.
Same here. I've seen her actually, directing and saying, you do this, you do that.
Well, don't be fooled. She does the same thing to me. She's like, Freddie, stay away. Freddie, get over there. Freddie, do this now. So she's really the real boss. She's really the boss. So, but if you're sitting down and maybe you don't want to be at the bar because it's, some people don't like being in a bar scenario. Our staff is knowledgeable. They'll sit down with you outside in the restaurant, and you can come and talk to Jen and say, hey, what kind of beers do you like? And the beauty of it is that our staff is honest. Like she just said, I'm not an IPA fan, but I'm sure if you ask her, what kind of IPAs she would recommend, she'll know.
And you know what? You know what else? Jen is smart because I know you drive quite a while to get here, so she wouldn't do it if High Scores wasn't amazing, right? I mean, you live across the other side of town, don't you?
I live in Centennial Hills, so I leave an hour early every day.
Right? I mean, she drives that far to be here.
It's a 10-hour job for her.
It is. It's quite a long day usually.
We have the next one coming up.
Oh boy, well, I'm falling behind here.
There we go. We got two.
Holy jeez.
See, it's so much better when the ladies are doing it.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
See my shiny head.
Ooh, now you're right up my valley.
All right, so what do we
That's
have?
very lemony.
The Leinenkugel Shandy.
Okay, so
Oh, I love Leinenkugel shandies.
Shandemonium. I'll let the ladies drink
I'm
first.
a big fan of the lemon berries.
Lemon berries are delicious.
oh my God, wow, this is really good.
I think
This you can
It's
actually
very,
put
very
a little
light.
salt in
Yep.
and like
Yeah.
this
rock
brings
this out.
summer. This is ready. This is what everybody should be drinking from now on. We had that at the Tap It last week.
This?
Yeah, we had that all you can drink last week. Again, these beers are very sessionable, very easy. I think women, there's nothing sexier than having a woman hold a beer and drink it. She loves to drink.
I'm blushing.
What do you think? Obviously, you like it a lot. You're having stopped.
They're really, that's really good.
We just got a text.
Lemon.
We just got a text from the viewer that says that me, you, and you should just get the hell out of the picture.
They probably said, get the three guys out completely. I would say the same thing. I would say the same thing. But you can see these ladies, and everybody else. Everybody else that comes in here, they love the beer. They love the beer. They love the food. And maybe you can get out and try the food. On Thursdays, we do a craft beer and a burger for $10. So you want to get adventurous and not be in a budget, because I know gas is almost $5. It seems like.
I live 10 minutes from here.
Well, there you go. That's a way kind of save everybody.
Motorcycle? 6.
Nice.
Honestly, this doesn't even taste like beer. This is like it's like
It's so lemony.
right. This is a summery drink.
Let me tell you what I do at home. I take a Miller Lite, anything, your Bud Light, something like that, and I go home and I mix it with a little lemon juice and like 2 fresh squeezed lemons, and I put a little salt in it on ice, and I stir it up, and this is what I come
Well,
up
you know
with.
how they came up with the shandy, right? You know why they did the shandy?
No, go on.
From I guess in Europe, the bicyclists were running out, and they would hit bars when they were out, doing their little tour, and hit certain bars. Well, the certain bars were running out of beer because there would be a lot of cyclists in these competitions. They run out of beer. So they started cutting the beer with lemonade. And now, look, now instead of being, instead of being hammered and trying to ride a bike, they're like, oh, they're not that hammered, but
5 beers and I'm going to go ride 15 miles.
yeah, So it's a good way. Again, it's a.
Sounds like Lance Armstrong had a.
He was doing more than a shandy. I don't know what he was drinking, but. Uh-oh. Are we down?
What happened here? Are we down?
No, we're not.
No, we're still okay.
We do have, you.
No, I like this one because I'm a big lemonade drinker, so it just tastes like lemonade. It tastes like lemonade.
It does, and it's really, this is really fantastic. It's right.
Oh my God! You can mix that with a little grenadine or a little blood orange.
Again, you drink these beers and you want to always impress your wife, your girlfriend. If they're happy, you're happy. And if they can sit with your friends while you're playing some arcade and they're drinking a beer, it's cool. It's a win-win.
You can get away with playing video games with your girl. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You're fucking epic right there. You've accomplished some shit. It's like being the first one on the moon right there.
And again, if you don't know beers, you can come here and get a sample of all of them. You can taste a little bit of everything. The serving staff, the team will show you any beer to let you taste.
Every night I'm in here. Like I said, they ask for what they're used to drinking, and they're like, we don't have that, but try this. They're like, all right, I'll buy that. I'm going to drink that. And I'm like, man, all the samples with all the taps, you don't even have to buy a beer in here.
You can taste them all and get a buzz.
Yeah.
You get a buzz.
Taste and everything, but you know what? You're going to have to because you're not going to get through all the taps before you find something you like. Right. It's not going to happen.
It gives you the opportunity to venture and try new things. And that's really the premise of High Scores. We want to introduce not only Henderson, but the average drinker with something better and demand better quality of whether it be beers or cocktails, and even the food.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to just taste the same old thing that I'm bored. I'm bored.
You keep making changes with the food too?
Yes. We do the food. Like I said, it's like the beer.
The chef just walked right by. I can't believe you walked right by us.
Chris,
Come over here.
come over here, Chris. He's like, Chris, we're trying the shandy.
Chris is the chef here over at High Scores, and
Good, great. The shandy.
we're doing the shandy. Can
you put that as a lemon meringue pie? Can you make something with that?
We could make something with that. Sounds good. Yeah, real good.
I think we just made the cheese with the
Orange, Coronado.
the Coronado orange wit. We're using that as a cheese mix for our pretzels.
Our pretzel bites come with that. So that beer is in there with that.
A nice little orangey flavor to it. It's gonna be So we cook with our beers, we drink, we have fun.
Pairings.
Yes,
A lot
we
of
do.
our parents, A lot of our food comes with beer. The dead guy steak salad.
The wings. You're right. The wings are.
The wings are
Both of
braised.
Our wings are braised in beer. We braise them in beer.
And then our fish and chips are braised. They're also cooked. The beer batter. It's a
You
beer
guys
batter.
do your own beer batter?
Yep.
Yeah?
Our tempura batter is made fresh every day.
Yeah?
So
You ever thought of deep frying a cheeseburger?
I saw it done before.
I've had one before. I think you guys would be great at it. Yeah.
I'll go back there and do that right now.
Well, we'll be here for a while, so get to work.
I'm gonna go deep fry for a tempura beer batter burger.
Yeah, beer batter burger.
I'll be back there.
Well, we do have that jalapeno wrapped corn dog. So
Jalapeno wrapped corn dog.
and battered. So
Nice.
it's amazing. Beer. Well,
No,
cheers.
this is,
Cheers. I think we got one more coming.
Really? Okay, awesome. We got another one coming in. So far, we've got a great bunch of selections here. I hope you guys are taking notes, watching the show here, and coming out to High Scores.
It's a big ass show, guys.
Remember, Lindsay's here on the weekend, so make sure you come see her.
Yeah, we really, you got to come out.
She knows she's here.
Right, and when you come here, mention that you saw Lindsay on on I Love Beer Show, and yeah,
Tell me what days you want her.
yeah, why not? Why not? I
She
mean,
might have to work 7 days a week, but who cares?
That's fine. I'll work 8.
Who cares?
are you originally from Las Vegas, or where are you from?
I'm from Hawaii.
Hawaii, huh?
Tropical. So tropical.
It's the only 808 number I get.
Yeah,
It's the 0808 in here. So, see?
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, well, you know, we're all over the world here. We're all over the world here.
Yes.
So,
because if I was from Hawaii, I'd still be in Hawaii.
Right?
Maybe.
Where are you from? What do you mean, where am I from? I live here. I'm from Hawaii.
now remember, Walking Dead on Sundays. She'll be here.
Okay.
We show we show
Yeah, yeah. You know what? Honestly, talk about that a little bit. What do you got going on here with the cast members, right?
Yeah, we get the Evil Dead crew. They come out from the Broadway show on Planet Hollywood. We show the TV show. We have a signature cocktail with it, which is Red's beer with a little bit of blood orange, Himalayan pink sea salt, and fresh cut blood orange on top of it. We do $2 shots of Fireball, $2 shots of Jaeger.
Don't tell him that.
I mean,
That's it. Forget about
it's fun. It's a good way. Listen, everybody watches their TV shows, but there's nothing better than watching the show with your friends, having good food, having great beers, and not killing your budget.
And you know the cool thing is, I know.
And I see
there's
Lindsay.
A lot of those,
I mean-
there's a lot of these Walking Dead show parties in the valley right now. They're the only ones that actually bring in this Evil Dead crew. These guys are in full makeup.
Full makeup. We have Zombie Nation that comes in and they show their zombie shirts. We have a lot of people, a lot of locals. The ghost hunting team is out here. Here we have another cocktail.
What the hell? Is that the... There you go.
I want you. I told you I would make it. You want to bring me the bottle beer that they use? I think this is where beers are going next. I told you it's beer cocktails.
Oh, shit. That's the one.
That's the one. I'll show you the bottle
You know, can
before we say it.
we just stop for a second? I just got a text message, and the question is the shanty available all you can drink as well?
Not yet. It was last week when I first brought it. So no, every week will change. But you know, if I get people enough going on your show saying let's do it, I'll do it.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well,
let's
keep
get
those texts coming, keep those comments coming, and well, you talk to people like Freddie and design your own drink, right?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. The beer's only $4.
Really, huh?
$4 for a pint.
Wow.
That's a great smoking deal for.
Now, is that
A
an
nice
English
shandy.
pint or an American pint?
It's an American pint. Here we go.
Let's bring this to the camera. You guys can see that.
Let's try this.
Okay. So tell us about this one.
Well, that's the grapefruit. It's a malt. But what we did is we mixed a little bit of vodka. We put a Himalayan pink sea salt around it. And that's it, beer.
I'm sorry. Wait. Is that what he's drinking right now?
Yes.
Shit.
Did you see this? Show the people on the camera there.
That is not your average
That's beer.
beer.
Folks, this is why you got to watch the I Love Beer show. You'll never see this anywhere else.
These guys are genius with this stuff. I could drink that all night.
All night. Again,
All night.
you're drinking a beer. You
And
feel like you're holding a cocktail. You know, it takes beer to the next level.
Ladies see you drinking this and they're like, hey,
Hey, what is that? What's up? What's
hey,
up?
can I have one of those?
Because,
Like,
well,
hell
and
yeah,
again,
you can.
you don't come up looking like the average Joe. Again, now it gives a little bit more sophistication to a good beer.
Right.
You know,
God.
to a good beer.
Wow.
serious back here.
Try this.
Courtney!
Okay, you know what? That's awesome.
That is really good.
It's really
That's
good.
better than a Greyhound. Sweeter.
Sweeter. Again, think of this.
Well, but let's make sure that this passes the real test.
Let's have Jen. Let's
Can
have
we?
Jen.
Yeah, let's see what Jen thinks about this.
Get the fan out here.
Your thoughts on that?
Have you tried that before?
No, it's a secret.
Oh.
It's a secret weapon. For a malt, again, you get the grapefruit immediately.
Right. Exactly.
You can put that in a glass of ice, and you can impress your friends with like, oh my God, you're
A
mixologist.
whole grapefruit right there.
Really, alcohol are we talking about? And something.
5, same thing.
This is 5.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Let's go play some racquetball and drink this
See,
afterwards.
and again,
Right.
it leads to, it's not heavy. It's not heavy at all.
Right.
And again, what did I tell you? You give it to your girlfriend or your wife, or
They're
your,
not
you know,
gonna know
and
they're
they're not gonna.
drinking beer.
No. That's the beauty of it.
They would not know they were drinking beer if they drank that.
No, and
Or
that.
if it were me, what I would do is I would make a bet with a girl that you know that you couldn't bring her a beer that she would enjoy, and she'd of course she'd say, no, you can't find one, you can't find one, and if you bring her this one,
Right.
I don't know what I mean by a guarantee, but
it's a guarantee.
Or a bet. I mean, what do you get if you win?
I don't know what we're guaranteeing. But I like your thinking. I like where her head's at.
Yeah.
That's why she's the marketer. She's yeah.
And that's why I'm having her drink that, because it's a guarantee. It's a guarantee. Lock it up.
Yeah. Wow.
And again, guys, listen. You know, I love it that to go to your show. Whatever they see, maybe in their travels, friends from that are looking at this show, that they see a beer, contact you. Contact High Scores. Go to our website.
Ali just walked by again without even saying hello.
He's the working guy.
He's working. He's working. Okay. We'll give.
It's all business.
He's always, but you know, again, you know, there's beers out there on your travels, and anybody that comes to your show, you know, send us a message. You know, highscoreslv.com, to our website, our Facebook, and let us know, like, hey, we tasted this beer, Freddie. Can you get it? Or maybe I can get the same flavor profile, or maybe they have ideas on how to make cocktails.
Yeah. No,
I got one of those, and it was from, oh man, like Minnesota, I think, and it was Hoppopotamus.
See, that sounds.
Yeah. Now
I'm-
somebody
I'm-
got to me about that and said you got to try this, and it's called Hoppopotamus. And I've actually been online with people that are drinking it while we're gaming, and they're like, "Oh, give me another Hoppopotamus," and I'm like, "That's not the first time I've heard that." I was on a wine tour months ago, and this guy's like, "You got to try this, this, and this," and they were from like Wisconsin. I think it was Wisconsin.
And they had see, those are the things
Hoppopotamus.
that help any place that you go, sit down, any show that you do. You know, that's the information we need. What is good? What beers are out there that we should be trying that we don't know?
Right.
I mean, that's really my quest.
And that's
to
our-
find
That's
that
exactly
beer.
why we're doing this.
That's
Exactly.
the
Yes.
thing too, Freddie, because we want to get, because we're on the west side of the country, and we don't get to exactly enjoy what the people on the east are doing.
Right. And
And the people on the east don't get to enjoy what we're doing.
And I've had beers from Craft House. I just spoke to, and those are local brewers, No Limit, where they made a brown with coconut in it.
I tasted that over at the Big Dogs Brewery, and it was really, really tasty.
Those guys are going to come out, and there's a gap.
We want to do a show at their place, actually. You know, we've been in contact with them.
What seems to be is there's a gap between the craft community. You know, everybody's not really communicating with each other, and I think this community needs to come together and really explore what we can do with beers. We're going to be at that Bruce on that show. Will you be at?
March 9th at Lake Las Vegas. Brew's Best. You got to be there. It's a great, great festival of beer, and you're going to be pouring.
I will be. We will have Anderson's Bourbon from Wild Turkey, a stout, and we will have Coronado's Hoppy Days.
Okay, very nice.
I will be pouring. Actually, I'll be pouring, and Jen is going to be there talking to all the guys. Remember?
I'm surprised that that's the
VIP badges
Yes,
for that
yes,
show.
yes.
Yes, exactly. You know. Oh, by the way, we're not kidding.
Also in April, Sunset Park's doing a huge one. They're doing it Sunset Park. I believe it's Sunset Park. It's a beer festival. It's huge.
See, those are the places again. I'm trying to do an event where I'm going to try to bring all the local brewers and kind of collaborate with each other and kind of talk and get their ideas on where the trend's going with these beers, and you know, maybe get some flavors. I tasted a jalapeno hefe, which I thought was amazing.
I gotta get into that.
So
Yeah. I need to
Come
try
see
that
us.
jalapeno.
and we'll be at that Brew Fest. I think it's Brew's Best.
Brew's Best. Yeah, it's the Vista, right? Isn't it? You know, exactly.
Las Vegas. Come and ask for Jennifer Brown. I'm sure she will be more than glad to sit down and tell you a little bit about good things, beers.
Right. Now, you guys have to do that, and you know, again, we try to steer you in the right direction, as far as craft beers and the events that are going on in town and everything. And I think that's going to be a winner. We went to the last one, had a great time, right?
Yeah. Were there.
Oh, they were good too. Yeah, they were really good.
Stuff out there. Like I said,
more fun with the Joseph James guys.
they are awesome. I have that Citro right here. Again, every time I get a new draft, it's $4. So right now for the next couple of weeks, we have this Joseph James Citro Rye, the Coronado, and the Lagunitas.
You know, I came over here the other night to try that Citra Rye, and I never got around to drinking it because I sat down and Ali gave me so many great selections of beers. You know, it got to the point where, oh my God, I gotta go. You know?
Well, it happens when.
Yeah.
So we got more time than life. So.
Right. So yeah. That's awesome. Okay, so again, you're going to be pouring Lake Las Vegas there on the 9th. Okay.
It's 2 to 6. We will be pouring Anderson Valley's Bourbon Stout and Hoppy Days from Coronado. It is for a charity. Hoppy, I like that.
I love that.
And it is for a charity event. I believe the tickets are $20, and you get to try everybody's beers. Lagunitas is going to be there.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the brewers, Big Dogs, are going to be there. So I am bringing. Yeah, it's on March 9th.
That's the Brew's Best. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to have the new additions on Monday is the War Dog from Big Dogs.
Okay. All right. Right.
Which is,
I heard a lot about that.
If you go on our Facebook, you'll see every Tuesday I do tastings. If you want to come and hang out.
You know what's interesting? We were at the Winterfest with Big Dogs, as we saw you guys there.
Right.
But we're in the process right now of setting up a show which is going to actually be held at their brewery.
Nice.
And we're going to talk about the actual process they use to brew all their beers. We're going to go backstage with them. We're going to find out how they brew all this beer.
Yeah, that's amazing. And again, it's a craft. It's a great craft. They're like chefs. So, you know, it goes hand in hand with good food and good beers. But you know, we love you guys. We love having you guys, and let's have some fun at the.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's great. I mean, you guys see how much fun we have all the time.
Doing a show. We love being
Right. I don't know.
That's great.
There was a couple other people I wanted to bring on the show tonight, but everybody looks like they're busy. What about Rose? Rose, come over here. You know what? Rose has been busy talking to everybody tonight. If you remember Rose from a previous show.
Whoa, watch out.
A lot of celebration.
How are you?
Rose,
Celebrate me, baby.
so do you know Freddie?
No, I don't.
met?
Hi, Freddie. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Rose is a big networker in town here. She does a lot of cool things. Big fan of the show. Who's your favorite beer show?
I love beer show, baby.
There you go.
You see what?
No, I love. Look, this is my favorite so far. Out of the beer, out of the bottle, out of the glass. No, this is me.
Right.
Citrusy.
Right.
Very
Exactly.
citrusy.
Yeah.
This is good.
And if we remember from the last show, Rose does not like to drink out of the glass. She likes to drink out of the bottle, right?
I do. I do. I did finish the last sip that you gave me.
Right. And you never had this beer
I've never
before
had-
tonight, right?
I've never had this beer.
Okay. So you came down to High Scores, and you're drinking beer that you never had before, and you're having a great time. Is that right?
Absolutely.
All right. Cool. Ali's here. Ali's going to come on the show, huh? Well, okay. Well, let's see if we can get Ali. Don't go anywhere. Stay here. Ali is here. This is the guy that I was telling you about before. You know, second. Yeah. Almost second to none here. Talk about a craft beer guy. And we got another guy that just walked in here, but we don't want to lose out on Ali here. Ali, your knowledge of beer is unbelievable.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I mean, seriously.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
That's
Almost to the point where he should be scared.
he's the one that taught me, so, you know, yeah. He has nothing to be scared about.
So out of the beers that we drank tonight, if you're familiar with what he brought out, what's your favorite?
You know what? The one that we just put on there is the Shandy. It's going to be a great taste for the summer. It's very
Strange. That's the one that you like, right?
That's actually the grapefruit
I like the
one, yeah.
Seagull.
That's fantastic.
I didn't try the other one.
Okay.
We'll try them all today.
Yes, it's going to be a good time. Another good Friday night at High Scores, baby. That's how we do it. Absolutely.
Did you see Nick? Let's get Nick in here too.
Nick.
This is amazing. Yeah. We have Nick from Money Plays. Oh my God, he's here.
Oh yeah, had to stop on by.
If you guys go on our website, search for Money Plays, you'll come up with the show where this guy was featured. He was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Again, a guy who really knows his beers, right?
Thank you. No, I appreciate it.
So what are you drinking tonight?
Polar Hefeweizen. I was just in a Hefeweizen kick, so I went away with it, and it's always fresh here. So for me, that's the kicker. So.
Okay, well, you know, so we can come in here and try that as well. And it's on, what is it?
Let them know what we're getting in. Let them know our beers that we're getting in.
Tell us what's going on.
All right, so coming soon from Big Dog's Brewing Company, we got locals supporting locals, essentially. We're bringing in the War Dog Imperial IPA. First time it's ever been bottled, should be in next week. Here only. Literally the only bar location that's picking this joint up, that bottle beer up. Also on draft as well, should be available as well. And then they're bringing in the Rebel Red just in time for March Madness, which is essentially their sexy, super malty amber ale that we do up at Big Dog. So it's.
We were just talking about March Madness, and maybe this is the place to be to come and watch all the basketball games.
It's the only place to be. It's the only place
Absolutely,
to be.
and you're drinking the hometown beer in a hometown craft beer bar. It's just done the right way, absolutely.
Put on a Villanova basketball game, and I'm here. Seriously.
Oh yeah, no will be in.
A good basketball game, good beers, you can't go wrong, man. You can't go wrong. It goes hand to hand.
Like I said, I think this is how the community should mix. I think. Should I gotta be in there?
Get over here.
I think everybody. We need to bridge the gap. Get everybody that has craft beers, money plays, big dogs, aces, and do events together. Kind of collaborate with each other and you know, expand our craft. Expand. Yeah. You know.
Because it's like you said before, it's new. Nobody should be afraid of collaborating with anybody else because it's all one big thing that everybody wants to be successful.
It's exciting to have Nick come in here and talk to me about those beers that he had. And as soon as I tasted them, I'm like, I'm sold. They're delicious. They were delicious. You can't. A good product can't deny. I don't care who's bringing it to you. It's cool.
I like this.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, no,
there we go.
We've had some amazing selections tonight. I mean, I knew it would be a great show tonight. Really, we've been talking this up for about a week now, and you know, I mean, it's great. I mean, you guys did a great job.
Big Dogs, go check out Big Dogs. Go check out their website. Go check out their bars. They got, like I said, just great beers.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to doing another show at Money Plays as well because that was a lot of fun. That was cool.
Maybe I'll get invited to that one, dude.
Craft beers.
Yeah, exactly.
We have to get back down to Money Plays.
Yeah, exactly.
We gotta let's do this little beer run
Let's do
I think
beer run.
yeah.
Let's do
beer
it.
run,
We're
you know,
gonna call
little
this the I
pub
Love
crawl.
Beer Run, not the I Love Beer. The I Love Beer Run on I Love Beer Show.
Let's not forget that this is the last show I'm doing with hair.
Well, that's true. Dameron, as you all know, if you're watching the show, is having his head shaved tomorrow to benefit kids with cancer. It's a great cause.
So awesome, D.
Yeah, no, really, seriously, that is really cool.
Hey, high five, because that is awesome.
Yeah.
Sacrifice.
So we're gonna see a totally different look from him on the next show, whenever that is. Usually it's
Patty's.
yeah. Well, St. Patty's show is gonna be tremendous. I'm telling you right now. You know, again, I gotta you know, promote it again. Irish beer from a Irish brewery. It's going to be phenomenal. You guys are all invited, by the way, if you want to show up. You know?
Do we got our VIP passes?
Hey, we still haven't got our bowling shirts, Freddie. Come on.
That's true. That's on the works.
Well, welcome, guys. Again, thank you for coming out.
Yeah, no, thank you for being on the show. It's really been great. It's really.
Next time we can do the highlight on the beers that they're getting from Big Dogs. And that'll be hopefully next week also. So a big array. Come try it out. Try it out. You know, expand.
Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Great being a guest. You know, I never expected you to be here, but I'm really happy. And Rose from Legal Shield, way to go. You're here again.
Thank you.
And you're always welcome on the show. Let's just put it that way, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dameron, what do you say? What do you say about a show like tonight? It's been great. Joe Samples made it here.
Yes.
And he's
He's
back.
again.
Yeah, he's back to close out the show.
Yes.
Joe closes the show out.
We are the closers. You know what? Coffee is for closers, but beer is for real people.
That's right, baby.
That's right. We love beer. How can you not love beer?
Coffee's for the opener.
Is it your birthday?
It is now.
Happy birthday.
It's not his birthday. It's my birthday.
Wait a minute.
Nobody wished me a happy birthday the entire show. I
took
can't believe it.
with coffee.
Yes, we did. Yes.
Ron, you know what? Ron suffers from the case of a Curious Benjamin. He's in reverse. He's actually only 12 years old.
Right.
So we're going to get busted by the ATF for his underage drinking, but you know.
It's good to have a birthday when you're doing a beer show. Right?
Happy birthday, Ron.
Yeah, thank you.
Happy birthday, Ron.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
And on that note,
Happy
I guess we'll
birthday
close out the
to
show.
Ron. Happy birthday, dear Ronaldo Costa. Happy birthday.
Please, please, no last names. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on the I Love Beer Show.
Thanks for watching.